I don't think there's a recipe for that other than just continuing to work, not getting discouraged. Obviously, we were frustrated by the effort that we put out for the first two periods, but this group never backs off and never just gives up, and we kept pushing, and we're able to get a couple to go for us and tie it up, and Phil with a great penalty shot in overtime.
Yep, that happened. That happened here in Nashville, Tennessee. That happened right here at Bridgestone Arena in front of another sold-out crowd. That happened. Justin Bradford of Penalty Box Radio coming to you from Bridgestone Arena, where the Nashville Predators victorious in the shootout with a walk-off penalty shot goal from Filip Forsberg to win 4-3 in overtime over the St. Louis Blues. The Nashville Predators coming back from down 3-0 with 11 minutes remaining in regulation to tie the game, send it to overtime, and get the victory. Austin Watson with 2 goals. What a performance from him. One of them being a shorthanded goal. I mean, this was one of those games where if you left early, I feel so sorry for you folks, because this is not the kind of game you want to leave early, even though it looked dire after the second period. But wow, what a performance from the Nashville Predators. Here's more from Austin Watson.
Yeah, the division's so tight, and it's a really good hockey team. They're playing really well. Hutz is playing awesome for them, and it looked like he was going to get them all there for a while. He was great back there, but any time you can beat a division opponent, especially one that's up there in the standings with you, it's a huge win.
Yeah, probably pretty unbelievable. We did not like the way we played for 40 minutes there, and we just decided to throw that out and start fresh in the third. And just never know in this game. Teams can come back from 3 or 4 goals. It happens all the time, and we had the faith in here, and it took us a little longer to get that first one, but floodgates started opening after that.
Colton Sissons was on the ice for both those Watson goals. He had an assist on the shorthanded goal by Austin Watson. And wow, here's what happened. Here's how he described it and what they thought of on the shorthanded opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, it just started with good structure actually on our penalty kill coming through the neutral zone. We turned a puck over, and at that point we were all thinking, let's go get aggressive here and try to make a play, and we ended up doing that and got a little bounce off the pad right on Watson's tape for a big goal.
And just a minute 15 seconds later, Austin Watson with another goal.
Yeah, there was a bit of a scramble in front of our net, and they had a look there, and we ended up turning it over again, and Yost took off, hit Smitty on a fast break, and Smitty and Watson just driving to the net like we always talk about and put one in.
Most were not too pleased after the 2-period effort from the Nashville Predators. A little lackluster of play, didn't seem to be all together, a little discombobulated, but they put it together. 9 minutes into the third period, Cal Yarnko gets a goal. The message on the bench changed. They talked about it in the locker room during that second intermission. Things just changed. You could tell a little bit changed for the Nashville Predators in that third period, but wow, did anyone really expect that right there?
We'd had just a conversation in here, basically just discussing how much we didn't like our game and the things that we weren't doing at all. And like I said, we just threw that out and focused on a big third period and getting back to our game, and the crowd got behind us, and then the train starts rolling, and we seem to do that once in a while in our building.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, definitely not the crowd's fault. We didn't do much to cheer for in the first 2 periods there. But yeah, to get one in the third, kind of maybe open things up a little bit. 3-goal lead is tough. Tough to stay on the attack if you're the opposing team, and if they sit back a little bit, it gives us an opportunity to just kind of force the issue, and it doesn't always go your way, but we weren't discouraged, and we kept working, and we were able to get it done.
Up next for the Nashville Predators, the Calgary Flames come into town. It's part of the big-time homestand for the Predators. They can put even more distance between them and the other teams in the Central Division, especially the St. Louis Blues, because they'll play them again in a week and a half. Again, Nashville Predators victorious 4-3 in overtime off a Filip Forsberg walk-off penalty shot goal over the St. Louis Blues. This is Justin Bradford of Penalty Box Radio.